Diablo the Truth, man. Coming to you live from the lunch break, man. I'm sitting up here. I saw this and I'm just sick to my stomach, man. Botham Jean's brother, I think his name is Brandt Jean, got an award from the Institute of Law Enforcement in Plano, Texas. And he accepted the award for hugging Amber Geiger. And many people were saying, well, why are some of the ADOS sitting up here worried about Botham Jean's murder? Shouldn't y'all just be worried about ADOS? And see, this is what I always say. When the white supremacists look at a person, they just looking at skin color. See, with them, they like to differentiate themselves. I'm Italian. I'm Russian. I'm Polish. I'm whatever. I'm Irish. They like to differentiate themselves from each other. But when it comes to black people, everybody's supposed to be black. And it's just this flat thing across the board where blackness is flat. So a lot of ADOS was like, look, this is going to affect us. The laws that the stuff that they're doing, the stuff that's happening on American soil, that's going to affect us as black people, just in general, period. Because suspected white supremacists only see black people as black people. There's no variation. There's no Caribbean. I'm from Belize. This person's from Jamaica. There's no nationality. Everybody's just black. The cops pull you over. You say I'm ADOS or I'm Dominican. They don't give a fuck. They're putting the cuffs on you. You're going to jail, or they're going to execute you, depending on if it's a race soldier or not. So, yeah, man, this guy accepted an award from the Institute of Law Enforcement for basically them just, commending him for hugging Amber Geiger. And I'm shaking my head because what this is propaganda. This is propaganda. What they're trying to train young black boys to do, they're trying to train young black boys to be more like Brandt Jean, and they're trying to preach this whole forgiveness thing when it comes to them, when they're the ones, the race soldiers are the ones committing these type of fatalities and these massacres and terrorism. They want you to kind of have this open arm Christianity that they themselves don't even practice. Like Michi X said. Michi X was saying that, like the KKK is considered a Christian organization. It's an organization that's under Christianity, and they don't practice the same type of Christianity. Their Christianity is white supremacy. This is why you see evangelicals say they were kind of doing all of this twisting of, oh, I support Trump because he's been chosen by God. No matter how much foul stuff that Trump has done, right? They're gonna try to equate whatever. But these same evangelicals will say, oh, Obama was antichrist. He's antichrist. So they keep moving the goalposts based on race. So, yeah, here's a little article where it breaks down what the brother was saying. And basically, in so many words, what he was saying was he wants officers to get better training. And this was the stuff that had me kind of like, I don't know about this A. Tatiana Jefferson situation, because the family that spoke up for her, not the father, but the family that spoke up for her, they were heavy on this police training stuff. And I was always a person that says, this has nothing to do with police training. Because when a black officer kills somebody white or somebody classified as white, they get killed by a black officer, such as Mohammed Noor. And what's that lady that was from Australia? Mohammed Noor. I think her name was Justine Damon. She was from Australia. The prime minister got involved. Whenever it comes to them, there's no forgiveness. There's none of that forgiveness talk. Mohammed Noor is no forgiveness talk. The police chief, it's so much stuff with that Mohammed Noor. I'm not going to even really get into that. But there was no Blue Lives Matter when it's a black cop that murders. When it's a black cop that murders somebody white. Oh hell no. It's white supremacy all day. And what you have is a brother kind of coming out, accepting this, talking about police training, which is a con game. Don't ever believe that police need better training. Okay? If they pull up on you and you just so happen to be unlucky and have a race soldier, there's nothing you can do. It's a race soldier that's pulling you over. There's nothing you can do. But beg for mercy. And that may not even work. So I wanted to get into something else I saw where you had George Zimmerman, who was acquitted of the 2012 killing of Trayvon Martin, suing the teen's parents and attorney, claiming that he was defamed. And I believe he's suing for $100 million. This is why the Brandt genes of the world are problematic. You're going out here, you're accepting some award, you're saying, you have a false ideology of what white supremacy is and how it operates. The Brandt genes of the world, I hate to say it, the Christian raccoons of the world. The Christian raccoons of the world who, I'm saying raccoons because I'm not trying to get a strike, but the Christian raccoons out here, or the Judases of the black Christian community, these people are problematic with this whole forgiveness stuff. All right. And I won't put that on all Christians because it's just one brother that's online that's a pastor. He's always kicking knowledge. He's always against white supremacy. I forget what his name is, but he's a pastor that's always kind of going at it with the white supremacists, and they troll him all the time. I forget what his name is. So I'm not talking about the black Christians who are practicing the Nat Turner type of Christianity, but I'm talking about the ones who kind of go into this thing where you're supposed to hug your enemy, you're supposed to forgive your enemy. This is what happens. The George Zimmermans of the world who have no kind of compassion, they have no compunction, they have no feeling of guilt after committing some kind of heinous act or terroristic act. When these race soldiers are thinking in their mind, I'm going to go after, and think about it. This guy killed a child. Trayvon Martin was a child. This wasn't a grown man. This was a child. And this is what happens. You have guys who feel emboldened enough to sue the parents of the child that he killed. This could never happen the other way around. Either way, it's Diablo the Truth. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you guys think?